Hello there, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Staying in Business interview series. And today I am super excited to welcome Areli Zarate, Go High Level Master and agency owner, and she helps coaches to scale by implementing Go High Level into their backend systems that support real growth and not burnout. So, we are continuing the conversation about what it takes to stay in business because we all know that point when our business starts to grow, we start to get leads, but the back end is a chaos. And now we are working too hard and we are not having the freedom that we got into business for the first place for. So in business, it's not only about having more clients, but it's also about having the systems that support the lifestyle that we want. So I'm so happy to have you here, Areli. Can you share your journey with us as an agency owner and how you actually got into building systems for coaches?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for having me here, Aisha. I am so happy. Yeah, my name is Areli, and basically, I have been in this business for 3 years. Um, Actually, I have two agencies. My first agency is about marketing and content creation for social media. And then I create this other agency that is specific for Go High Level systems for coaches online. It's very interesting the question about how I started in this. Basically, everything started in my content agency. We receive a client that he is a coach online. He is a huge coach online in America Latina, in Latin America. So he was asking me for do like a lot of systems for him, and I was like, okay, I can take this client. So I start working with him, and in the process I was just like overwhelmed about everything that I need to take in my plate, like all the tools, like jumping with one tool to the other one. And I was working with him very happy, but also like feeling a lot of stress about why is not like a system that I can use with everything in one place, you know? So that's when I start using Go High Level for optimize the process with him. And yeah, basically that was my first moment that I have contact with an online coach, and I was in this world with coaching and everything, and that was amazing. That was my first contact point.
Amazing. And you also implemented that system for me, and it's helping me amazing. Like, I do everything in it. So, what made you realize that that burnout from having all of those different systems and no structure was something very normal for a lot of coaches?
Yeah, basically the first thing is because I was living that with this client, you know. I was like jumping between tools and also like waiting for him to send me codes to get access to the tools, and that was like super slow process. And after that, with all my clients, I can see that this is like the same case every time. um, the business are growing fast, yes, but sometimes the coaches are spending a lot of energy, a lot of healthy mind, and also like personal life, investing in grow out the business. And they are okay, you know, like they are growing and growing and growing, and they have like big audiences, they have sales, but in some point they are just in the burnout. Like they are like, I got to take something more in my play, I got to take more calls, I got to take more sales, because they are like burnout, you know, like because it's too much. And I think that I understand that the problem is not that they don't have success, it's more most about that they don't have the structure to keep the success.
Hmm.
Scale without systems, I think that is not a real grow up. Is just to feel that you are heavy and all your space is heavy and your work is heavy. And I don't think that working online or working like a coach, online coach, could be like that, if we have the correct system.
Yeah, and I remember you said energy can't be scaled, but systems can. What does that mean in practical terms for that coach that wants to grow? Like, what does system mean in your world?
Yeah, that's very interesting because when I saw people growing, it's not I mean, I am not talking just about the time that you are losing, the reactive decisions that you are taking, the level of stress that you have in the moment. It's more about, like, if you're if your energy is there and you can work good with your energy, you are in another level. But normally, like a humans, we can't do it, like we have personal life, we have relationships, we have hobbies, we have kids sometimes. We have like all this side in our lives that needs attention. And also we have this side that we want to grow up and escalate our business. And like a human being, it's very difficult to double your time or double your energy. But the system can do it for you. What I mean with this, I don't think that, like a coach, you need to send message like everyday people for people, like one for one, or doing manually tasks like sending an email to this person and then to the other one, and just like spending a lot of time sending emails. Also, you can have a VA to do it, but also uh, this VA is spending time also in sending one for one, and is not optimal. It's not fast, So the system, if you are not in the system, I mean, if you are not working in the system is working for you. You could go in vacations, you could be in holidays, you could be doing your hobbies, spending time with your family, and the system is working. And you are just receiving the message about someone buys something, someone new is in your program, because the system is working, like you don't need to do it. So your energy is not going up because, like a human, you can't to do it, like you have a limit, but the system doesn't have limits. So that's the thing.
Yeah, I love that. And what would you say are like early signs that someone is scaling in an unsustainable
Yeah,
way?
uh, that's a good question. One of the first signals when you are growing your sales is when you are growing your sales, but everything around you is not going okay. Like your tools, your team, your relationships, your life, your personal life. So yeah, you have more sales, but also you have this side that is like everything messy. um, you are selling
Yeah.
more, but at the same time, you feel without control. Your calendar is full. You have a lot of leads, but they are not receiving the follow up, or they don't have clarity about what is the next step. And everything depends about you and about your energy. If your energy is working okay in this day or tomorrow, Another signal, I think, is um, every client that I have that they are working with me is because they feel this heavy side about fulfillment operations, and they are not thinking on the vision. They are thinking in the daily things that they need to do. So that is when
Mm.
they feel like overwhelming, like they feel that they are doing a lot, but actually they are not growing. um, and probably they can think that it's because they are scaling, but also inside they feel that they are surviving. So yeah, I think that
Mm.
when everything takes more effort than it gives back, that's a red flag.
That's really, really interesting. And it's making me think about my own days and how a lot, indeed, like when you are in this phase, you're just like operationally, you're doing a lot. But what you said about the vision The CEO needs to be vision driven, right? More marketing, more speaking, more being out there. But you cannot be out there if you are in the back end trying to figure out that lead, etc. Okay, and why do you think so many coaches wait until it gets messy before they invest in fixing the
I think
system?
that is because they think that they can do it. Because in this point, like they have sales, they have probably a team, and they think that they can do it. Like they can operate and continue doing the things like that. One of my last clients, Juliana Garcia, she is a big entrepreneur in Miami, and she has a lot of people in her program. And she was working in this way. Like with a big team, but also the team was confused all the time. The clients were confused all the time, and she didn't have control about everything. So that's when she realized that I can to escalate more if I don't have a tool to do it. And also if my team is not clear about what where they can find the tools, like what is the space to do it, how to do it, and also not spending a lot of time doing this. I think that is because the answer is because they think that they can do it until they realize that they are burned out, or until they realize that they can't. That is not possible like a human.
Yeah. And with high level, a lot of people say it's overwhelming. What would you say to
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I have a lot of clients that told me that, like, hey, I don't think that I am good in tech. This is just a lot for me, you know? And I don't think that is about to learn how to use the system. Like, I know that like a coach, you want to, yeah, you want to be with people just teaching and coaching and doing sales and be focused on the vision. So how Go High Level is very easy to use, is very intuitive, and also you have everything in one platform. So if you want to see your courses, if you want to see your emails, if you want to see your contacts, the conversations, and everything is in one system. So um, I know that probably some people can see this like a difficult thing, but also I suggest for everyone that wants to use Go High Level, you don't need to be a tech person. You don't need to take courses to learn how to use it. You just need the correct person to help you and to take all this stuff from your plate and just give you the results. You know, that's the way to do it,
Yeah.
and not taking more and more and more. So for me, the solution is if you are not a good person in tech, but you really want to have the system ready for you to scale, hire the correct person that will help you to do it and just to give you the results.
Yeah. And when someone hires you, what is typically the first step in helping them build the
Yeah, the
backend?
first that I think that is basically is to understand how is working your business in real life, not just in theory. What is taking your energy? What process are you repeating every week, every day? What tasks are 100% that you need to do it? And then when we have this like clear, we can identify what is that I can automate, and or what can I delete, because also there are like some process that we can just delete and just to automate something different, and that is working and is ready. So the idea is don't use more tools. The idea is build base that feel light and also aligned with what they truly need.
Okay. And in terms of making sure that the system is aligned with the vision, how do you help your clients clarify that vision?
Okay, yeah. A lot of my clients, they are coming to me with these goals, like in different spaces, you know, like nothing together. They told me like, I want freedom, I want more time, I want to scale, but they didn't define what is that in their daily. So we need to start for the vision, like, how do you see your business, like your ideal business? How many hours do you want to work? What do you want to delegate? um, what do you want to delete? And then when we have this information about how do you see your vision about your business, we can design the system to support your vision, because a system is not working if this is not the business style that you have or you want to build.
Mhm.
So it's very important. You don't need to use all the tools to the system has inside. You just need to use the tools that you are using every day in different platforms, but in one place together, and that is aligned with your style and aligned with your business.
Right, right. And what would you say for coaches specifically on the front end? What are the ways that you recommend that they structure it so that they get a lot of people coming into the system consistently? So, funnels, like what are the typical funnels you
Yeah,
recommend
I
for
know that a lot
coaches?
of coaches are doing like workshops, webinars, events online, freebies, paid trials, and all this stuff. So I suggest continue doing the workshops, the webinars, and all these tools that are amazing to have audience and to have leads, but have just one place that they can have everything together, and it's easy to understand where they are coming from, if they are opening your emails or not, if they are in contact with you, if the people is coming to a second workshop, if it's the, like, probably, like, I know that a lot of coaches has in their audience people that is consuming the free content, but they are not buying,
Yeah.
so what do you want, to be focused on these people or to be focused on someone that is taking actions? So I think that is important. Yeah, just to have one system with everything together, because let me tell you something. When I was working with this coach, that was my first client, and that he was a coach. um, I remember that he was using Kayabi, he was using ManyChat, he was using WordPress and another tools, and he was receiving people in WordPress, he was receiving people in Kajabi, he was receiving people in ManyChat. So we never know, like, how many people do we have, like, really we have, how many people was really interesting, and also who was coming like multiple times to the workshops and to the webinars, because we didn't have control. So that was crazy to think that we can do it, because everything was in different platforms, so it was very different, very difficult to understand and to take decisions and to take strategic decisions in this.
Yeah. And when it comes to time investment, because I think a lot of people also think, okay, if I move to go high level, then all the migration and it's going to be a lot of time, and maybe that stops them. So typically, how much time would it take for someone to migrate to go high
Everything
level?
depends about how much, like, how many tools are you using, and how many content do you have in every tool. Um, Basically, the last migration that we did take for us 2 weeks. That was because she has a lot. Like, that was like 10 years. Like 10 years process in
Wow.
courses and funnels and automations. So we basically moved 10 years from another tools from Go High Level. So that's why we spent 2 weeks. And yeah, but also if you want to migrate your system, we are doing everything fast and we are reporting with you everything. And also something important is when you have the system ready and you are like, okay, now I have a new system. How can I use it? I am creating a video to give you the instructions about everything. So this is a tool. Here are your courses. Here are your funnels, the automations, and everything. And I am explaining in this video that is personalized, what they will find in every section. And also they have with me 1 month more for support and for every question that they have. So basically we are spending 2 weeks, but if you need more time, we can give you 1 month more.
Oh, that's amazing. So, what are the different ways people can work with
I
you
have
then?
different ways. One of them is I have a course that if you don't want someone to do it for you, or if you want to take the control to understand how it's working the system, you can just go to my course, and basically you can learn there how to do the setup. The other way is I have a monthly, yeah, like a monthly package with my clients that I can do everything for them. Basically, my team is the assistant to these clients. So if my client needs a funnel, new automation, send emails, or whatever that they need inside to the platform, I can do it for them. Every month we are like looking for to have the best strategies. We are looking the statistics to take decisions, to do changes, everything that they need every month. And also now I am creating a templates for people that they are using Go High Level, but they don't know or they don't have time to create a funnel, or they don't know what is the structure to create the funnel. So I am creating some templates, like a workshop template, replay template, a BSL funnel template. So I will love to share that with coaching people, because it's super easy. They just need to copy and paste. So yeah.
That's amazing. And what would you say makes your approach different from other service providers out there?
I think that the difference is I am not doing just the setup. I am designing the system, like I told you. Like I am designing the system with the business style that you have, thinking in your energy, in your vision, and in your sales. It's not about, yeah, it's not about to use all the system. It's about to use the correct tools inside to the system that you need to scale with clarity.
Yeah, I love that. So, really, not just executing, but actually, you design it with the business
Yeah, and
strategy in
also I
mind.
am offering to all my clients the course, the setup course for free. Just if they have questions or they don't know how to use something, or they don't want to ask me, they don't want spend time in that, or they want to deliver this to their VA or something. Um, I am giving my course for free, so they can go there every time that they need and just watch the video that they want.
Amazing. So, they can
Yeah.
self serve as well. Awesome. So, where can people connect with you or learn
Yeah,
more
I can
about your
share with
work?
you my links in the live. So yeah, whatever that they want, they can send me a message in my social media, or I can send you also my link for the funnels that I have right now, so they can connect with me in the funnels. So yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. And one more thing, one tip, last tip you want to give all coaches out there that are thinking about go high level, but they are not
My
doing it
best tip
yet.
is, if you want to take care of your energy, if you want to have everything ready when a new client is coming, if you want to have clarity about your vision, and also you don't want to have a messy business, take the decision now, because if you are growing right now, this is the perfect moment to take the action, not when you are in chaos or when you are like crazy because everything is not okay. Take the decision now, and you could be ready for your next sales or for your next grow up.
Yay! Thank you so much, Areli. Everyone, definitely click the links, check her out. And yeah, I love to use Go High Level. She implemented it for me, and that's the system I'm gonna stick to scale my business further. Okay, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, Areli, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
next.
See you. Bye.